A warm whoosh of air hits the backs of my legs as the door to the bar swings open behind me. Quickly, I wipe my face dry with the back of my mitten-covered hand. The last thing I need tonight is a pitying look from a passing stranger. But there are no footsteps behind me like I expect, just the nearby downtown street noise of car honks and snow slushing against tires. There is a single breath, though. One sharp inhale, then a throat clearing. Then my name, spoken by the one person I never ever thought I'd hear from again. Shay? I know it's him without even having to turn around and look. The low, whispered tone he employs is so different from how he used to say my name, but I still recognize it. I'd remember that rasp anywhere. Wes?
Well, that was exciting. This book is my cousin Sarah's second book, and this one is actually a novella, and she started out by posting it on a blog post, and it got a lot of really good feedback, so she decided to turn it into a novella, and I'm really glad she did because I had a lot of fun reading it. This book is unlike Faker, where it's kind of an office romance and enemies to lovers type of thing. This one is actually two people who were together before and then something happens, so they split up. And now they're having a reconnection. And so the title of the novella is If You Never Come Back, and I definitely recommend reading it. The nice thing about novellas is that it's not a huge time commitment. I actually was able to read this one in one day. I couldn't put it down, and so I just kind of like, before you knew it, 8 hours had passed and I had read the entire novella. But I really enjoyed it. It was, again, a lot of the same things that I liked about Faker are also apparent in this book, where Sarah is writing from what she knows, where she knows, and also including a strong Filipina female lead. And I think that's great because I think that's adding in that diversity, and it's also having a strong and intelligent female. And for a lot of us gals, I think we can really relate to this character. And like I said before, Sarah writes from where she is. This one takes place in Bend, Oregon, which is cool because that is currently where the author lives. And so again, she's writing from surroundings that she knows, and it's really cool because it's like, oh, I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm in her neighborhood. I feel like this is a possible scenario for me to actually put myself into, which is really fun because I enjoy these books where you feel like you could be that character, and it's so relatable that way. There are a lot of fun scenes in this one as well. When I read these movies, that's what I'm trying to say. When I read these books, you can see it like it's a movie. So that's how well Sarah's writing it, to where you can literally see what's happening. You can literally picture in your head the space, the environment, the man, and again, the scenes are just the right amount of steamy. It's not too explicit. So again, for those of you who are just starting to get into romance novels, or it's something that, you know, maybe you're a little hesitant about, these books I don't think are too much. You might blush a little bit and you might get a little like hot under the collar, but that's why we're here. That's why we're reading these books, because let's be honest, that's what we really want. And even though this story was really short, I really felt for the main character. You really get a good sense of her emotions, what she's going through, the struggle, and her wants and desires within this relationship, within what has happened and how things have transpired between the two of them. It's easy to get connected to these characters, and I really like that about these books. The one thing that I really had a problem with this book is that at the end of this book, there is a teaser for her new book that's coming out on October 13th called Simmer Down. And I'm reading it, and all of a sudden it ends and there's no more of that book. And so I was so disappointed, because that book I think is gonna be really awesome. I'm really excited to read her next book because I really loved Faker and I really loved If You Never Come Back, but Simmer Down I feel like is going to be that much better, like next level up there, because just in the first chapter I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Why is that guy such a dick? What's going, yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really excited to read that book. And I'm really excited to do a video to talk about it as well. So again, please go support Sarah. Please go check out her books on Amazon or Audible or Barnes & Noble. And another thing, if you read the books and you want to support her, one really big thing that you can do is you can write a review for her on wherever you purchased it. If you go to Amazon, write a book review there for her. Also Audible, please write a book review for her as well. This really helps her out, and it helps to create traffic for her and for her books. And she's a really awesome person, so please help a girl out. I think it'd be great. And I'll also link her Twitter and Instagram in the description box below, along with a link to Amazon so you can go check her book out. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. See you.